Welcome to the Joy Holiday Channel. Now this is interesting. Here's a hidden holiday that you've probably known about most of your life without realizing it. It's called Three Kings Day, and if you look closely, you'll see that clues have been hidden for centuries in plain sight, not only in familiar traditions connected with Christmas, but also in popular songs and imagery. Three Kings Day, also known as the Feast of the Epiphany, is traditionally celebrated on January 6th. Although Three Kings Day, or Día de los Reyes, is celebrated mostly in Spain and Latin America, parts of it also show up in the practices of Eastern and Greek Orthodox churches, and celebrations can be found all across Europe as well. Epiphany is a Greek word that means manifestation, and it's easy to see how that fits with the story of the wise men seeing the divine in human form for the first time when they arrived in Bethlehem. This special holiday marks the moment in the Christian nativity story when three kings, wise men or magi, are said to have arrived by horse, camel, and elephant to bring symbolic gifts of gold, frankincense, and myrrh to the baby Jesus. In the Christian Bible, the names of the three kings are Melchior, Caspar, and Balthasar, and it's believed that they're meant to represent Europe, Arabia, and Africa. Imagine the courage and vision it would have taken for leaders from different parts of the world to carry precious gifts on such a long and dangerous journey to honor a newborn baby. In close similarity to the origin story of Christmas stockings and the generosity of St. Nicholas, who by the way was a real person in the 4th century, Latin American children will leave their shoe outside their doors to receive gifts that symbolize the original offerings from the visiting kings. It's also traditional to leave gifts of straw or salt out to feed and comfort the animals that the kings rode on during their long journey to deliver gifts. Isn't it interesting how closely this resembles the holiday tradition of leaving milk and cookies or other treats out for Santa Claus on Christmas Eve? The holidays are a wonderful way to discover how alike we really are, no matter how our global cultures may differ on the surface. One of the most popular Three Kings Day traditions around the world is the symbolic king cake, and many countries have their own unique recipe and representation style for this delicious treat. The nearly endless varieties are as much a feast for the eyes as they are for the taste buds. The cake is usually baked to resemble a beautifully decorated crown, with jewels of fruits and nuts, and often has a small clay doll baked inside. In England, a bean is baked inside the cake instead of the clay figure, and whoever finds the bean is king for a day. If you think about it, you'll realize that the three kings are nearly always present in live and painted nativity scenes, on the covers of Christmas books and greeting cards, and even with cotton ball beards in just about every bathrobe holiday pageant you've ever seen or starred in yourself. The wise men appear in traditional holiday songs like We Three Kings and As With Gladness Men of Old. And they're even pointed to their absence in the giving dilemma of the little drummer boy. Here are a few other fun facts about Three Kings Day. Also known as the 12th day of Christmas or 12th night, it happens to land right at the beginning of the season of Carnival, which is the global and diverse pleasure fest leading to the sacrificial days of Lent. In Germany, many people keep their Christmas trees up until January 6th, and celebrants dressed as kings, especially children, go door to door collecting donations for charity. Often, they'll also receive a sweet treat for themselves as they depart for the next house. In Mexico City, they're famous for a loaf of Three Kings bread that's a mile long and feeds thousands of visitors. Even Disney's California Adventure Amusement Park has added a popular Three Kings celebration to its annual event calendar. There are countless creative ways to celebrate Three Kings Day at home. Invite your children to create custom crowns with crayons and construction paper. If they're old enough to help out in the kitchen, involve them in picking out a king cake recipe you can customize with your own family decorating style. Read one of the beautiful children's books about the visit of the Magi, And then, create a giving experience for them where they can bestow their own kingly generosity on someone in need. However you personalize this holiday, Three Kings Day can be a delightful opportunity to add meaning to the Christmas season and make the magic last just a little longer. That's the story on the Three Kings Day celebration. We're all about joy, happiness, and holidays. To keep up with all the best holiday ideas and fun histories, hit the subscribe button here on YouTube and follow us on Twitter @JoyHChannel.